Hey everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to Walkabout Europe, the Football Manager 21 Journeyman save where we combine exercise and Football Manager. It's been 2 weeks since our last episode. My goodness, time flies. It just kind of slipped away from me. I'll fill you in on that, but I can say we've been trying to still exercise and sticking to the weight loss thing, which means that today is a double weigh-in. We had to lose 1 pound last week and 1 pound this week, so we have 2 weigh-ins to show you how did we do in our weight loss and exercise. And we'll take a look at the exercise circle. How many miles did we put on? What new teams could we go to? Because in this save, if you're new, we can only move to a new save in the game when we've walked or exercised the equivalent distance between our current club and the new club in real life. But that's not the biggest thing. Today, we're going Champions League. I decided after all to show the Chelsea match. So St. Etienne, us against Chelsea in a huge Champions League match. And I can tell you that since we've last been together, our defense has been terrible. So we'll take a look at that. And maybe some of you out there have some ideas on what we can do because I can't figure it out. But anyway, let's jump in and talk about all these things in our new episode. So let's get started going through these things, and we'll start with the most important thing, of course, is how have we done since we've last been together? The answer is okay in some ways, not so good in other ways, but let's take a look at the numbers because numbers don't lie. We all know that. When we were last together, we played Red Bull Leipzig in the Champions League Group G. And we were thoroughly embarrassed. They beat us 1-0, but we only had 2 shots with none on target. It was a dismal performance. We just didn't show up. After that, we played FC Lorient, bounced back in the league 4-2, but notice we gave up 2 goals. Then we played Lille, and to be honest, I was trying to save some of our players for the rematch against Leipzig, so we weren't playing a lot of our starters, and it showed. We drew 2-2 against Lille, which was a painful dropping of points in the league, as we'll see momentarily. But by far, the highlight of our time since we've been together, Red Bull Leipzig, check it out. 5-1 win for us over Red Bull Leipzig. We were up 4-0 at the half. Now, they actually ended up outshooting us. We dropped back into our 4-1-3-2, our 4-1-2-3, in the second half and let them shoot on us. But our XG was way better than them, and we just had a feast. And check it out, Sawinski with 4 goals in the match. So a hat trick in the first 16 minutes. We just demolished them on the lead. So that was some good revenge. A dish served very, very cold for us, but that was good. Then, unfortunately, we had to go back to many of our second team players, and combined with a lot of injuries, we've just had so many injuries, and I'll show them coming up shortly, some of them. We lost to Strasbourg 3-4. Notice we gave up 4 goals. So 2 goals against, 2 goals against, 1 goal against, 4 goals against. Our defense is, whatever reason, it's a sieve now. We rebounded playing, again, a lot of our second stringers, and we've had a lot of injuries. We bounced back and won 3-2 just the other day against Angers SCO. Sawinski scoring again. Check out his numbers. 10 league appearances, 10 goals. 7.35 rating with 3 assists on an XG of 6.5. So he just can't miss. Champions League, 4 appearances, 5 goals. The guy is a beast for us. So he's looking like a pretty good pickup for us. But anyway, how does this all wash out? Let's take a look at the standings. Here are the league standings. Not bad, right? So PSG is in first place by goal differential, 6-goal differential. We both have 32 points after 14 matches. So that's roughly, a third of the season? So pretty good. We're sitting in second place. We are 7 points ahead of a 7-point safe to another Champions League reappearance next year, which is kind of, I think, our biggest goal. But boy, dancing around the top like this, I don't think we can keep it up given our injuries and given our lack of depth. But it's encouraging to see where we are so far. So that's been a big plus. And as we can kind of go back on to beat on this theme a little bit, goals for, we're leading the league with 41 goals scored. Goals against, if we sort them out that way, here we are way down in the middle with 20 goals against. Our defense, we have to fix it. If we could fix our defense, I think we got something. But that's a big question mark. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. Then the next question is, how are we doing in Champions League? If we bounce back and beat Red Bull Leipzig, there we are. We're in second place. 1 point behind Chelsea, who we played today. Now, I don't have any aspirations that we're going to beat Chelsea today. I just don't see how it's happening. But if we could get a point and then beat Basel in our last match, I think we're through. Even if we beat Basel in our last match, we might be through. But 4 points certainly should do it, because that would give us 11. Leipzig would have to win their points, and we probably have them on goal differential. So, yeah, this is a big match for Champions League hopes. We're doing much better than I thought we would. So, all in all, we're pretty good. But let's take a look now at the exercise, because the other domain of this save is how have we been doing with our exercise and how have we been doing with our weight loss. So we had 2 weigh-ins. The second weigh-in was today. Had to be 208.4 pounds. And I'll put kilos up there too for people that have been asking. Last week we had to be 209.4 pounds. So we had to drop a pound the week before that and a pound this past week. Did both weigh-ins and held to the conditions. We have to be at that weight before noon on Tuesday morning. And the question is, how did we do? So I'm going to give it kind of a study. I'll show we have a little bit of an activity update too. So we'll show that and then we'll show the 2 weigh-ins. So let's go to our activity update. This one was taken a week ago Tuesday. So this is right before our first of the 2 weigh-ins.
Morning. So the weekly update. It's Tuesday morning now, and this is weigh-in day. Had a really good week. A lot of good weightlifting sessions, a lot of good running sessions, kind of running, jogging intervals. On the whole, ate pretty well. Although there was this one afternoon with Grandma's tacos that kind of threw things off a little bit. But here's the thing. I woke up this morning, stepped on the scale, and I was 211 pounds. That's 1.6 pounds heavier than where I need to be. And the rules I've set myself is that my weigh-in has to happen before noontime. So I've got 5 hours to lose 1.6 pounds, roughly, what's that, 0.8 of a kilo. So I'm out now doing 2 minutes of walking and 2 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking for an hour. And it's pretty hot and humid out here. It's about 130 degrees difference in Fahrenheit than when we started this adventure, when it was some of those minus 40 days. But anyway, 2 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, seeing if I can drop 1.6 pounds and make the 209.4 mark. So we'll keep at it and see how this turns out.
So the question is, how did the weigh-ins turn out? Were we able to lose that 1.6 pounds by kind of exercising right before the weigh-in? Answer is, here's our first weigh-in. This was a week ago Tuesday. 208.2 pounds. So we made it by about 1.2 pounds. It turns out you can lose about 2.5 pounds exercising for about an hour before you weigh in. Now, a couple things about that. That's not ideal. I don't want to do that on a regular basis. But the other thing that I will say is that I've been exercising super hard, and I know for a fact I'm putting on muscle mass too, because my strength is improving, my bench presses are getting better, squats are getting better, everything's going to be getting, and I've been pretty much hitting the weights 3 days a week. So I know I've put on a lot of muscle mass and I'm losing fat as well. So the exercise has been really good. It's by far the hardest stretch. These last 3 weeks have been the best I've done exercise-wise since we've started this. I'm feeling really good in terms of overall strength and stuff like that. So to compensate for that, I feel like, okay, if I have to tweak it a little bit to lose a pound or so before the weigh-in, that kind of compensates for the muscle mass. So I'm okay with it, and in general, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. We had another one to do though. However, today's weigh-in had to be 208.4 pounds. And how, might you ask, did we do for that one? Because again, if we don't make it, we have to spin the wheel of consequences, which could mean as bad as we have to sell our best player for 1 million pounds. How did we do, might you ask? Do we have to go to the wheel of consequence finally? Today's weigh-in was... Yes, we made it again. Again, I had to go exercise a little bit to drop a pound or so before this weigh-in, but on the whole, I feel like we're making really good progress and I'm feeling good. Now, one little caveat, just a kind of announcement. I have to travel for a week, taking our daughter to college down in Georgia, so we're driving down, so I'm going to be gone about 5 days. And like I did last time when I was traveling, all I have to do for that week, I'm just going to make it so I have to hold. So I won't even be around for the weigh-in. I'll be on the road for the weigh-in next week. So what that means is our next weigh-in is going to be in 2 weeks, and it has to be 207.4 pounds. So that's kind of where we're going. But I'm really happy with this. We've lost 5 pounds so far, 5 more to go. So we're halfway there, and I'm feeling really good. And the weigh-ins are really keeping me focused. It's like, okay, don't screw up, especially when it gets to like Friday. And I think, okay, I got 3 days. I got to make sure I can make this kind of thing. So I'm really happy with how that's going. And the side bonus of that is we can take a look at our circle, our walking circle, because I put in a lot of miles. And let's take a look at how that looks. So here is our circle. Now the inner circle is where we were in our last episode 2 weeks ago. The outer circle is our new circle. We're up to about 337 miles or something like that. So it's gotten pretty big. I think we put on about 70, 80 miles since our last time together. And so pretty good. And check it out. If we zoom in, we can see we've got some pretty exciting things. Here's a look at Germany. We are into Stuttgart we've reached. We're almost up to Frankfurt. Almost up to this region has Dortmund, Cologne, Bonn, Dusseldorf. So for our next move, maybe Bundesliga, but Belgium is in play now too. That would be pretty cool to make a 5th move to Belgium. And for all of you wishing that we could finish up or go to our 5th team anyway in England, this tip of the circle right there is in the English Channel. So we are not that far away from potentially reaching England here. And now there's nothing left to do in France and stuff like that, but if we go down to Spain, Barcelona, making some pretty good progress now in Spain too. I'm not quite sure where the rest of La Liga teams are. I mean, I know where they are, but I don't see them necessarily on the map. I mean, obviously Madrid and stuff like that, and Valencia. So I'm not quite sure what other teams we might be at, but we certainly have Barcelona as a potential one. That would be a pretty big jump up in status, though. I don't know if we've got the chops to get that job yet. And lastly, Italy. We've carved out a pretty good chunk of Italy, almost to Bologna. We've made it to what? Turin, Genoa, almost to Florence. Nice is in France, of course, too. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress across this northern chunk of Italy. And imagine where we might be at the end of the year. It's getting pretty exciting that we might have some options. Germany, Spain, Italy? Woohoo! Yeah, let me know where you think we should go. But anyway, so there's our update on the circle. Now let's jump back in for our match. Okay, so it is almost match time. The other thing I did want to mention, though, is that we have been beset by injuries this year. Last year, I think we were really lucky. We had very few significant injuries and just a handful of minor injuries. This year, the injury gods are beating us down, and especially at left wing. I mean, if we look through our lineup here, we have Keon Fitzjim, who's just coming back for injury. He might be able to play half the game. He's the second time. He's one of our best. He's probably our best left winger. It's his second time getting hurt. When he got hurt at first, Daramy, our second best left winger, got hurt immediately after that. Fitzjim came back. Then Fitzjim got hurt again, and now Darmy's hurt again, and he's out for still probably at least a week to another 3 weeks and stuff like that. So we really don't have a left winger for today, which going against Chelsea without a left winger, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to try, but I'm not sure it's going to work. Anyway, we have other players too. Adil Aouchiche, our best attacking central midfielder. He's been out for a month already, and he's going to be out for 2 more months with the torn hamstring. And there's been a slew of other injuries here and as well, so just one after another. And I felt like it's sad because I felt like we had the depth to be able to do this, except in a couple of places. And it's really not proving to be the case because of all these injuries. I feel like every match has been juggling to trying to figure out who we can put in there and get things to kind of make work out here. But let's get to the match. We're going to jump in and we're going to play Chelsea today. And here's what I've decided. Now, normally we have the 2 formations here. We have our 4-2-3-1 Pikachu, which is our offensive, high energy, electric, we're going to score more goals than you type of lineup. And then we have a 4-1-2-3, which brings the attacking midfielder into a defensive midfielder role. It's called our Triceratops, which is more like we're not going to let you score. And that's what we've been playing in the Champions League so far up until the last match against Red Bull Leipzig. Now, we're playing Chelsea on the road. They're going to expect us to go defense. So we're going to do the opposite. We're going to play like we belong. So we're going with our 4-2-3-1 attacking offensive formation, and we're going to try to shove it down their throats in their home stadium and put down a foot in the ground and say, we belong in the Champions League, Chelsea. Make way for us. That's our intention. We'll see how all this plays out. I'm really not as confident as I may have sounded there. But anyway, let's go through our lineup. Sawinski up at striker. Now, we had a match 3 days ago, so some of our players are tired. And to kind of, again, piece this lineup together to make things work. Sawinski's going to be at striker. Iliev is going to play at attacking midfielder instead of Yusuf Demir. By the way, Yusuf Demir, the saga of Yusuf Demir, always wants to be sold and stuff. Like, he finally came about 2 weeks ago. He says, it's okay, I'm fine being here. So he wants to stay, which is, I think, kind of cool. But he doesn't like big matches, and he played really bad against Red Bull Leipzig in the last Champions League match. And he played on 3 days ago, and he's out of gas. So we're playing Iliev at this attacking midfielder role. Well, he's done okay. Super Zilla out on the right. He's a little bit tired from the match 3 days ago, but I did get him rested for 30 minutes of that match. On left wing, since we don't have any left wings, we pull this guy up from our Saint Etienne 2 team, Yusuf Soidroidine. Now, he's played a couple matches for us, one league match, scored a goal in the league match, brought him in for a friendly, and he looked pretty good there, too. Really good speed. The only thing is, slight problem, he doesn't know how to play left wing. He's makeshift because he's a right winger, but what I'm trying to do is convert him now into an inverted winger on the left. He's got really good potential, and he's inconsistent. So who knows what we'll get today, but he's looked good. Very good in his first 2 appearances. ReggaeBoy Jr. was rested earlier in the week, so he only played a few minutes. He's going to come in at deep-lying playmaker. Yusuf is tired already. Playing central midfielder, we just don't have bodies to be able to put in there. So that's the case there. Milo is we picked this guy up on loan once Nakamura, our right back, our star right back, got hurt. And so Milo is from Porto in on loan, and he's played really well for us. So he's going to start today because Nakamura played 3 days ago. He's coming back off injury, doesn't have the gas to make it. Okoro and Viti are center backs. Okoro's still playing up a storm. He is tired today because he just played the whole match, so he is starting tired. Gibson at left back, and then Kamara, who has been shaky. We do have another goalkeeper I signed coming in at January because, get this, about 2 weeks ago, the board just said we're adding $10 million to the transfer budget. And they upped our finances, our salary, wages by another $100,000. So they're kind of just throwing money at us here, which is pretty good. So I'm hopeful that we can pick up a center back in the winter transfer window, and I'm hopeful this goalkeeper will give us someone to alternate. I'll show them in the next episode. And also in the next episode, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. In the next episode, I'll give an update to guess the point total competition. But I want to keep this one relatively short. So here is our lineup. I'm going to go talk to them, get them all fired up to play, and we're going to go see if we can knock off Chelsea in their home turf. Alrighty, here we go. Chelsea, of course, in the blue going left to right. We're in our greens going the other way. Chelsea starts off positive, but Melo drives it into the stands to negate that threat. Pretty excited here. Now, this is a risky thing because we don't really have a way out of this. Nice. Chilwell. I was looking at Chelsea's team. They're all like 4-star, 5-star players. It's pretty impressive. All right, we got the first shot here. Come on, boys. Wow, look, Okoro's tired already, which isn't good. Oh, Soidroidine. That was a highlight? That can't be the highlight. Now, Soidroidine here down 13 is our left winger. And he has not... Oh, that's not good. It's going to be a goal. What? So our defenders, right? What the heck? Okoro, we got to get that. God, we're giving it to him easy here. Not a good start for us. So our defenders get good ratings, but we're giving up goals. And I don't know why. And if you see something, let me know. Now, Soidroidine, here's the new guy. Gibson, he's got great crosses. Back to Yusuf. Yusuf fires it in. Oh, Iliev picks it up. Is that a foul on us? Okay. The highlight continues, though. That was just the pretend highlight. Oh, he gives it away. Iliev. So Iliev, if you recall, was our starting striker last year. I'm trying to convert him into an attacking midfielder where he's done pretty well here. Start us off 15 minutes in. Time for a shout. We are going to encourage the entire team here. And I might tweak our tactics about 25 minutes in if we're not getting some productivity. Uh-oh, another threat. Chelsea bats it away. De Jong to Mount. Come on, boys. Let's get something here. Uh-oh. It's threatening. I have no words. Keep playing. I mean, we've given them 4 shots, I guess. Defensively, again, okay. Let's hope for something better here. I don't know that it makes sense to change to a 4-2-1-3 now, a 4-1-2-3 now. Oh, here we go. Let's get a corner in here. Get there. Over. Always press. We can shout some encouragement. Down 2-0. Boy, let's demand more this time. There we go. Sawinski at a 6.5. Super Zilla at a 6.5. I'm going to make some tactical changes here, too. See if we can get there. Let's just see if we can go into space a little bit. I feel like we should go into space. All right, Yusuf, go get it. Beat him to it. Good. Back to ReggaeBoy Jr. ReggaeBoy Jr., by the way, has played really well. That was a little bit of a suspicious pass, but Yusuf feeds it in, gives it away. Long ball over the top, but we get it again. Okoro. Super Zilla, my brother. Back to ReggaeBoy Jr. Feeds it out back. Melo has scored, I think, 2 goals already from right back, too, despite relatively limited playing time. ReggaeBoy Jr., Melo in front. Knocked away. Could this be a counter? Uh-oh, they have numbers. Mount running right through us. Long shot. Why couldn't they shoot like that to begin with? All right, we're gonna be positive here. I feel like we can get something here. Come on, Sawinski, get us going here. Okay, we're gonna shout here right before halftime, and let's go positive because they won't expect that. No, we can't shout. Let's get a goal right before half. That would give us hope here. We're getting shots. We've got an XG of 0.49, so nothing. Oof. This might not have been the right strategy, but it's definitely more exciting than the other games we've had too. So hopefully we'll have more YouTube views by playing the more aggressive formation. Anyway, I'll talk to them and then we'll be out for the second half. All right, we'll stay positive to start the second half. Chipped away, good, that's to us. Can we break? Sawinski, Zilla, some good speed, he gets by. He's got to get by the left back. Breaks inside, feed it in front, he's going all the way and he scores! 2 minutes in! It's game on! Wow, my brother, did you see that? He just went by everybody and shot it in. That was pretty awesome. Look at this. How many people? Whoop, whoop. The apparition, 1, 2, and then right into the goal. Yes! Nice. All right. Game on. Let's go, boys. Now I feel like we got a chance here. All right, come on. Uh-oh, free kick. Saint Maximum. Uh-oh, feeds it in. Long shot. That's nothing. We'll give him that. Take that shot all day. Let's go, boys. Oops, Super Zilla and Melo have yellow cards. Let's clean those up. Player instructions. Ease off tackles. It's about the point, too, where we want to start to make some substitutions here, right? Ease off tackles. Okay. Sawinski's picked up his game. Iliev a 6.5. I think he's our first substitution. Let's do it. Yes. Okay, so Iliev's a 6.5, and we have Yusuf Demir, who doesn't like big matches, but maybe he's okay with it now. I don't know why I'd think that, but give team talk. All right, let's pump our fists. I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference. He was nervous, and now he's motivated. Come on. What I'm wondering, and maybe people know this, if you play someone... If you play someone who doesn't like big matches, keep playing them in big matches, eventually do they get used to playing in big matches? Sawinski. Oh, red card him. Yes! Sent off. This is getting more interesting and more interesting. We're in the formation. We're doing everything right. We're positive 4-2-3-1. We don't have anything to change. This is good. Come on, boys. Let's go. Unless we want to go attacking. We'll go attacking 75 minutes. Yusuf is out of gas. No, he's going to go 4 more minutes, and we're going to make 1 more sub. Come on, boys. I should encourage. Shout. Encourage. Yes. Let's go. Yep, Yusuf and... Okay, 70 minutes. Let's get Yusuf off. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, highlight to us right before the substitution. ReggaeBoy to Zilla. Melo in front. Come on, ReggaeBoy, do something. God, it's a break for them. No, clean it up. Good. Lynch Stevens, who is our substitute. We just brought him in for Yusuf. Goes by on the right side. Still going. Gets it in front. Oh! Yusuf Demir almost got it home. But a corner for us. Okoro for Sistana. That might be a good move, but let's get this corner here going. Long. Ugur Khan, the goalkeeper. Okay, I know why I'm stopping it. Okoro's out of gas, but I'm not sure that's the substitution we want to make. Okay, 74 minutes. Let's see this highlight play out, then we're going to do something. Right to us. Over the top. Sawinski. Oh, how did he miss? Oh, it was offside, I think. Okay, 75 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I've thrown the dice, the last card here. Fitzjim, our starting left winger, who's been hurt, and he's just off injury. Soderini, the left winger who's not a left winger, has not been playing well. So see if Fitzjim, because we need the offense here. ReggaeBoy Jr., short to Fitzjim, our new substitute. Is that a penalty? He's checking. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. Yes, penalty. Now, I have to say this. One of the weaknesses in this team, we don't have a lot of good penalty takers. Who's going to take it here? ReggaeBoy Jr. Yes! 2-2! Nice! We've clawed back into it. Oh, we're going to stay where we are. Positive 2-2. Let's go for the win. Because champions play to win. And this is Champions League. Get it? Oh, that's clean. Let's watch that one again. All right, 10 minutes to go, boys. Here we go. We're up on XG. Got no more subs to make. Uh-oh, here's a highlight. Kamara feeds it out. Okoro, who's tired, out of gas. Kamara, do the right thing. Okay, nice. That's to us. Viti. Gibson. Fitzjim. Lynch Stevens. Long ball over the top. Uh-oh. Rutrow. Get him. Get him. No. Go! Okay, we're not done yet. This is just what we were expecting. Okay, we're going to go attacking. Let's go. And we're going to shout. Encourage our entire team. Okay, we don't need to see that again. 3-2. Skip. My game has been... Wow, we're totally out of gas here. 5 minutes to go. I'm going to think a little bit about maybe some tactical changes here, too. All right, we're just going early crosses. We're about as high as we can get. Okay, here we go. Highlight. Come on, it's not over yet. Kamara. It wasn't going to be easy in this match here. Uh-oh. Down to them. Uh-oh. Gah. No. Yes, Kamara saves it. Good. 5 minutes of extra time. Good. Now ball in. Good. Yusuf Demir picks it up. We're breaking. Get it there. Oh, is that another red card? Yellow card. Free kick. I don't know. Highlight. Okay. I'm going to go throw everything at them. Kitchen sink kind of thing. 1 second. All right. So this is very attacking. Everything going forward. We're either going to lose 4-2 or we're going to tie. Let's go, boys. Get one. 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Bugger. We had him on XG too. Look at that. 2 goals to 1.8. Well, I can say I think we put up a pretty good fight. Despite the result, I'm not going to do outstretched hands. That's a little bit. But despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance. We were not expected to make that a game, especially in there. Real kick in the teeth. Yeah, I'm going to send my assistant to that. We'll go to the official press conference. Okay, so what happened here? Red Bull Leipzig, we don't know what happened. They haven't played yet, so we'll have to sort that out later. Silva, they're trying to buy him. We're not going to sell him. Anyway, that brings us to the end today, and I know we're going to come back. Let me know what you think of the match, too. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. To go down 2-0 and to come back like that, and I felt like we played... I mean, obviously, we had a man advantage for a good chunk of the second half, so that does make things a little bit different there. But still, I felt like at their turf for a team that's supposed to be a lot better than us, we showed up. And definitely better than the 1-0 loss to Red Bull Leipzig. I mean, we made it a game there. That was pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that, all things be told. I think we're going to see what'll probably happen, but I think we're going to need to win against Basel to continue on in Champions League. So we will probably come back for that, even though it's only 4 matches away, because I want to get another episode in earlier in the week rather than later. And I should be good going forward now in August. I've got a week away, but I'm going to try to play ahead a little bit and get some matches done. So Basel will be our next match, probably towards the end of this week. Thanks as always for tuning in. Let me know what you think, and if you have ideas on how we can fix our defense, if you saw something, let me know, because I'd love to be able to stop the goals here. 1-1, 2-2, 1-4, 2-3. That's a lot of goals to give up in the last 8 matches there. Something's wrong defensively. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you in our next episode.